Hello, thanks for joining me today. For this workout, bar workout, we're gonna work all the core, the waist in particular. So you're gonna need your yoga mat, a squishy ball, and instead of kind of mid-heavy weights, I've got 5s, you can use 4 to 6. Your sturdy support is gonna have to be 4 foot at least in length because we're gonna hook a foot up on the back of it. And you're gonna need to lean forward on the support. So you can make adjustments with what you have at home so that you have a little bit more room to lean forward and hold on to something and then hook your leg up behind. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to it. And I guess that is it. Let's get started. Go ahead and pick up your heavy weights right now. Placing the ball aside. Stepping off your mat so you have a good room for your for stepping back, and I just want you to bend your knees. So keeping forward with those knees, pushing forward, keeping the weights in your hands and not gripping on those weights too much. So you're, just letting the weights hang in the fingertips, pressing down, pressing down, pressing down for 4 and 3 and 2. Step the foot back. Right foot goes back, left foot goes back, right foot goes back and left back. Pressing back. Pressing back, kind of putting some weight back there, right? Press back. So it's not just a tap, you're actually stepping backwards, step backwards, step backwards. Press for 4 and 3 and 2. And now bicep curl. In. We're just warming up. This is your warm up. Pressing back. Nice work for 4, 1 and 2. Good job. 3 and a 4. Stack your feet so hip distance, bend right to left. And right. Lift up that opposite elbow to the hip. Up and up. Weight comes to the hip. Belly is in. Side bend. Right to left. Working your waist. Warming up the spine. So you can go in your own range of motion. You don't have to go as low as me. Pressing down. For 4 and 3. Staying right here with the feet. Hold it here. Pulse it down. Pressing down. So you can be a little bit wider. Relaxing through the chest and the shoulders, stretching through those calves, stretching through your heels, back the ankles for 4, 3, 2, step back, right, left, and right, or whichever. If you started left, that's okay. Press back. Trust me, I don't know my rights from my lefts. Press back. Half the time I'm saying left, I mean right. Press back, and a 4, and a 3. And a 2, bicep curl here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. 5 and 6. Back to side bend. Plant your feet, bend and bend. Reach. Let the weight hang heavy down to the floor. Past that knee. Make sure your knees are a little bit more than soft. They can be bent. Press down. And side bend. Abs nice and tight for 4. And 3, and 2, and 1. Squat down. 1, and 2, and 3. Nice work. 4, and 5. Knees over toes. 7, lift up one heel. 8, 7, 6, just one heel. 5, 4, lean back to the heel of the other foot. 2, switch. 1, 2, 3, watching that knee. 5, 6, 7, both heels planted. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a 5, and a 6. Straighten the knees all the way up, lift the heels up, lower them down. Lift and lower, lift and lower, bend your elbows to your chest. Press up, lower, lift and lower. Warm up through the shoulders, lift, core, ankles, feet, and down. Lift up, and lower, and 3, and a down, and a 2. Good job. And a 1, and then come down, reach both arms up, roll your spine down with those heavy weights. Try not to let the weights go down too fast. Lift up nice and tall here. Think of like a spine stretch forward and then bend round. Coming all the way up, bring the weights with you, lifting up overhead, dropping those shoulders down, open those arms to the sides. Lifting up, inhaling. Reach the weights up, exhale, rolling down. Reaching those arms forward, keep the arms right by those ears. Rounding all the way down, weights on the floor, lift the chest up. Spine stretch, reaching forward, hamstring stretch too. Come down, bend. Keep the weights in your hands, lift up right by those ears, abs, pull those hamstrings. Lift all the way up and open and stretch, nice. Take your palms, place them behind you, reach back, pulse it up. Nice and heavy weights. So you're really reaching those weights far behind you. Press, keep your collarbones wide for 4 and 3 and a 2 and a 1 and then come down, nice work, good job. Put the weights aside and get your support. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is, I love to call this pretzel on steroids. So think of pretzel on the floor, this is gonna be pretzel on the bar. So face one direction, take your inside hand that's closest to the bar, put it out in front so you're pretty far forward. Take the other hand and cross it underneath. Take your outside leg, hook the foot over that bar and hold it here and push up against those hands. Lift the knee up, lower down. Lift, lower, lift and lower. Soften through the standing knee, I forgot to say that. Lift and lower and lift, working that outer hip. Lift, oh my gosh. And lift, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And lift and hamstring, just a little bit of hamstring, right? And lift, stretching through this hip. It feels really good. It feels like a nice stretch through your abs. Whew. And a lift, oh yeah, yeah, hooking that foot up. And a lift, squeezing that hip. 3 more. And 2, good job. Last one, hold it here, lift that foot up. Lift it over the bar, press over, push over, push over. So my foot's coming to you. Press, press, press over that bar. Keep going. Really bend through that standing knee. Yes. Lifting that chest up, feeling that side of that back and that waist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Nice. Put that foot in front, round through your back. Move your supporter side or come away from it and have a seat. Grab one of your heavy weights. Same leg that was just up on the bar is now going to be with the weight on the floor for pretzel. Take the weight behind that knee. Lift, squeezing that weight in. Cross, bring that foot closer to me. So really rotating that leg. Oh my gosh, let it go. Yes, we can do it. 5 pounds, 4 pounds, lift it up. Lift, or 6, lift. Try not to lean so much over to the one side. I want you to try to lean to this leg with the weight in it. Keep going, lift it up. So your chest is up. Can you balance here for a second? Lift up. I did my strong side first. Lift, lift, and lift. Pulling that core in for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Good job. 4, 3, 2, press it to the back. Push it back, back. Go back, it's more back. It's not about the side, it's going back. Press back. Whoo. And a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Hold it here, lift it up straight to the ceiling. Lift up, trying to bring your foot with your knee. Lift, core is in, and up for 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and then come down. Ow, okay. Take that weight, place it aside. Cross that same leg in front, and let's give it a little stretch here. Stretching out your hip. That was a lot of hip work, and it was also that side waist or the love handle area in that mid back. Crossing over, twisting into that thigh, giving that hip a little bit of a stretch here. Relaxing through your chest and the shoulders. Come back up to standing. Take your support. Let's go to the other side now. And now here we go. Bring yourself more forward. Your inside arm is forward. Your outside arm is crossed in front. And then take that opposite leg, that outside leg, hook that foot over your support. Here we go. Lift the knee. Lift just the knee. Soften through the standing knee. Lift. Square your shoulders in your chest to one direction, straight forward. I'm not really trying to rotate out too much. My hip is lifted just because my leg is really high. Lift up. Lift up. I'm trying to push my hip down. Press up. Squeezing that outer hip. Lift and lift. Hooking that foot over. Pinch that outer hip. Yeah. Steroids, right? Pretzel and steroids. Squeezing that outer hip. Lift up. Lift up. Steady through everything else. So you're trying not to move on the standing leg too much. Keep it really steady. 8, 7, and a 5, 4, 3, Hold it here, lift that leg up. Oh, here we go. Press it over to the bar, over, and squeeze. Try not to lean into your support. Whew. I just caught myself. Squeeze, abs in tight, press it over, reach it over. You can do it. Get that foot high, get that knee higher. Oy. And over, and squeeze, keep going. 8, 7, 6, you got it. Soften that standing knee. 3, 2, one more set, chest up. 1 and 2, pinch your back. 3, whoa, and 4, and 5, and 6, ouch. 7 and 8, and then relax it real quick for a second. Just give your back a little bit of a break. Take your support, place it aside, come down to the floor, grab a weight. Oh, no break. Feeling your back, right? Whew. Putting that weight behind that knee. Grab that ankle, push that foot to the front, twisting that thigh. Here we go, lifting that leg up. Okay, this is my hard side. Lift it up. Lift, chest is lifted. Pinching the side waist. And lift. So test yourself again. Can you let go and balance? See, this is my hard side, so I can barely let go. One side's always different. One side's always tricky. Lift it up. Make sure your thigh is going straight from your hip. It's not bent in too much, okay? So we want to go really straight. Open up this hip here. Lifting up from that core. Lift and lift. Squeezing that weight. Don't drop it. Chest is lifted up. Shoulders are open. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Chest is up. 2. Hold it here. Push it to the back and back. Press back. Press back. Try not to move on the hip at all. Keep everything really steady. Keep that knee lifted. Try to lift the foot a little bit higher. I'm trying. I really am, but it's so hard. Press back. Press back. Keep going. Press back. Press back. Oh my gosh. 4 and 3. Hold it to the side. Lift. 1, 2. Chest is up. 3 and a 4. Keep going. 5 and a 6 and a 7. 8 more. 1 and 2. Ouch. 3 and a 4 and a 5. Ouch. 6 and a 7 and 8. And then let it come down. Nice work, you guys. Take that weight, put it in front of you, put it aside. Cross the leg over. Ow. And just give that hip a stretch. Ooh. Try to keep both sit bones down. Oh, and this is a really tight side for me, so I can barely do this. Try to really rotate as much as you can and keep both sit bones down. Twist into that leg. Pull that knee into your chest and give yourself a nice rotation here. Just twisting through that torso. Looks really good. Pulling that rib cage in. Oh my gosh. And then let it go. Cross your legs in front, sit crisscross. Reaching your arms up. Breathe and then bend forward. Ow, and stretch through the sides of the hips and the waist. Come on up. Crisscross the other way. Swing them over. Side bend to one direction. Over, stretching through the hip. And then come back up and other side. And over, stretch. And then lifting up. Nice work. Grab your ball. Grab your ball and have your weights nearby. So one weight on either side of you. Put the weights right there. Take that ball, place it behind your low back. Push into that ball if you can. Reaching your arms forward, rolling yourself back here. Here we go. A small lift up, no weights. And lift, and a back, and lift. Belly is in. Good, and a lift. Pulling that core in, up. Belly is in, lift. Nice work. Last 2, up. Last one, grab your weights. Reach your arms forward, flip your palms. That's a little easier. Lift, and back. And a lift, and a back, and a lift, and a back, and a lift. Nice work. 4, 4, whew, and 3, and a 2, and a 1. Bicep curl here. Reach forward, bicep curl back. Forward, abs in tight. Forward, belly, forward, whew, forward. Keep going. Relax the grip on the weights. Forward, then back, and hold it here. Reach all the way up. Take one weight, place it aside. Have just one weight in your hand. Doesn't matter which hand, because you know what? We got to do the other side. One heavy weight in the hand, palm is facing down. Reach the other arm out forward. Hold that elbow out to the side. Here we go. Back, lift up, and a back, and a lift. And pressing into that ball. Notice how asymmetrical you are with the torso. So you're trying to go even into that ball. Press back. Here we go, twist, twist. Woo. Rotate. Heavy weight, shoulder work. Pull back and front. Pull back, you got it. Press back, strong through that shoulder. Twist, down, good job. Down, oy, oy, oy. 2, oy, oy. And a 1, and center. And come on up, switching sides. I'll put that weight there. Switching sides, pull that elbow in, reach the other arm forward. Push into that ball just a little bit. Here we go. Back, lift, and a back. Lift up, and a back. Lift up, and a back. Keep the elbow high. Keep the hand right in line with that elbow. And a lift, bending that spine. Push it into the ball every time you come up. 4, press. 3, shoulders are working. 2, here we go. Twist back, here we go. Twist down, lift up. Twist down, lift up. Rotate back. Rotate. Rotate, come on up. Reaching the other arm forward the whole time. Press down, up. Using that shoulder blade. Squeezing those lats. Using your obliques. Keep going. 4, lift. 3, nice work. 2, lift, and a 1, and then lift, and come all the way up. Nice. Place the weights aside. Take the ball, place it between your knees. Reach in here, underneath your knees. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Roll your spine back. Holding it here, squeezing that ball, holding that grip. Reach your arms forward. Here we go. Lift and back. Exhale up, squeezing that ball. Lift and a back, and a lift. Belly is in. Pull that core in, reaching forward. Nice work. 4, 2, and a 1. Reach your arms up. Lift and a back, and a lift and a back. Belly's in. Here we go. Bow and arrow. Lift up. Up, bend down. Switch. Twist. Up. Rotate. Twist that spine. And rotate. Good job. Lift up. Back down. Lift up. Back down. Lift up. Core is working. Back is planted into the mat. Lift and back and up and a back. Lift and back. Rotate. Bow and arrow. Lift. Reach. Lift. Reach. Keep going. Lift. Lift. Squeezing that ball for 4 more. 1. This is 5. Actually, sorry. This is 4. Lift. Back and up. 2. Lift. 1, and then come all the way up. Nice work. Come all the way up. Place the ball aside. Bring the legs together. Pushing the weights aside. Come into a plank. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tucking your toes under. Getting a breath here. Come into a plank position. Holding it here. Strong through the shoulders, through the chest. Soften those elbows. Pull one knee into the 1 foot into the knee. Here we go. Twist under and up. Twist under and up. Rotate and up. Rotate. Good job. Keep going. 2 and a 1. Now pull that same knee up to the elbow. Same knee. Lift. Same elbow. Lift. Using that waist. Lift. Woo. Lift. Abs in tight. 2 and a 1, and then come down. Switching sides. Pull the other knee in. Lift it up to the side. Here we go. Twist. Twist. Soften those elbows. Keep your neck nice and long. Rotate. 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 2, 1. Hold it here. Now knee to elbow. Elbow. Tap. Elbow. Knee. Same elbow. Same knee. Working that core. Tighten through that waist. Lift. Lift. Oh my gosh. 2, 1, and then come down. Nice. Holding it here. Don't collapse. Always stop an exercise with intention, and then drop, and then sit yourself back. Woo! I could barely finish that sentence. That was hard. Woo! Stretching your arms forward and taking a breath here. Nice work. Okay, come out to your elbow, lying on one side. Your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Take both knees, stretch them right in front of you so the knees are forward. Take the top leg and stretch it long. Lifting that leg up here, reaching the arm over that knee, lift it up, just the leg. Lift again, you're pinching through your waist. Digging into that side. Chest is up, shoulders are down. Lift, lift, ouch, lift, and working your outer hip, just a little bit. Squeezing that quadricep, the leg is super straight. So you should feel your quadriceps tight right here, okay? So they're not just laying there, right? They're not just doing nothing. They're keeping your knee straight. Point your foot. And a lift, lift, nice work. Lifting up a little bit higher now with that chest. Reaching for that foot. Lifting that chest up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. Reach higher. 7 and 8. Bend that knee in, stretching through that waist just a little bit, giving a little rotation stretch here as we switch to the other side. Elbows right underneath your shoulder. Bend your knees so their knees are more in front. Take that top leg and straighten it. Keep the elbow right underneath that shoulder. Hand is planted, hand is in front. Lifting that leg, and now reach the arm overhead. Ouch. Reaching over that hip. Here we go. Lift the leg up. So now, what my ouch was for was because I'm really feeling my bottom hip. So if you're feeling your bottom hip, that's good. Lift, point that foot. Reach it up. Reach it up. Reaching for that foot with this arm. Lift, keeping the chest up, shoulders are down, squeezing this lat and obliques here. Working that waist. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. So it's tired, right? The shoulder down here is tired. Reaching a little bit higher now. Keep going. Lift it up. Lifting that leg up. Pinch, pinch, reach. Long through the waist. Ouch. Lift, keep going. Lift. Ooh, reach further, reach further, reach further. Pull the belly in for 4 more. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Nice work. Come on down. Ow. Give the hip a little bit of a stretch and come up to standing. Pick up your weights. Oh. Whew. Placing those weights right in front in your hands. Bend your elbows. Bend your knees. So you have a nice little soft stance here. Keep those weights right in front and rotate. Twist. Twist. So your size of your waist you should feel them pretty easily now, right? Keep those weights right there. Don't rotate through your knees at all. Don't rotate through your hips. Twist, keep the weights right in front. Notice I'm only going to about 45 degrees each way because I'm keeping my whole body steady. Twist, twist, twist. You can widen your feet a little bit more if you want a little more secure base, okay? Planting those feet a little bit wider. Twist. So if you're feeling like you can't keep your knees and your hips out of it, go wider here. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Feeling the feet in the floor. Twist. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Let's speed up faster. Twist. Make it smaller. Control. Keeping those weights right in front of the chest. Twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3. And a 2, and a 1, and then drop them down, side bend, right, ouch, left, right, left, pulling that front rib cage in, so you're not arching through your upper back, you're not trying to arch like this. I want you to pull those ribs in and just lift the weights behind. Bend, bend, and bend, and bend, and reach down, pulling that weight up to the waist, down, down, and a down. Keep going up and up and up and up for 8 more. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Nice work. 6 and 7 and 8, and then coming down. Both weights, place them on the floor. Come back to your support. Whew. Nice work. Stand on one side. One hand is on the support and just lift an arm up and side bend over, stretching here. Ow, and feeling that waist really kind of just elongate here and stretch, and then lift up, go to the other side. Lifting the opposite arm up, outside arm, and side bend over and stretch here. Pushing your foot down on the outside of that leg. Nice work. And then come on up. Good job. Take the support aside. That was just a quick little stretch. Come down to the floor on your stomach. All the way on the stomach, no weights, no ball, nothing. And then take your hands and reach them behind you. Keep your chest lifted. So your arms are down by your hips. Keep your chest lifted. Laterally rotate your legs if it feels more comfortable for your low back. Squeeze the glutes. Use your quadriceps and hamstrings to keep the knees straight. Lift the head and chest up. Reaching those arms back to those heels. We're gonna bend right to left. Side bend down, down, and down, and down. Keep going, down, down. You're gonna twist. Side bend, reach, reach. Pulling that core in so you're trying not to move on the pelvis at all. Bend, bend. Keep the chest as high as you can. As long as this isn't getting into the center of your back, it's just on that side of that back. The whole area we've been working this entire time, okay? The love handle area, that should really be on fire here. Bend, bend. Keep going, keep the chest up. Working that side back. Love handles disappearing. Bend, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2. Hold the chest up, come center. Pick one leg up, then the other leg up. Reaching those arms long to those heels. Swim the feet. Pulling the belly in. Relaxing through the chest and the shoulders, keeping them wide. And pulling your belly in to protect your low back. Lower the legs a little bit more if this hurts the spine at all, right in the center of your spine. But I do want you to feel on the sides of the back. Keep going, swim, and swim, and swim, and swim. Yep, you can swim for miles and miles and miles. Just paddling, that's all we're doing. Keeping our chest up and paddling, keeping our shoulders open and paddling for 4 more, and 3, and a 2, and a 1, and then come on down. Ow. Push yourself back into a little child's pose. So yeah, that's good. Ow. Ooh, that should be a nice good stretch here. Feet to feet, head to knees. Round into a little ball, stretching your spine. Reach your arms forward here. And just breathe. Pulling that core in, stretching through that back. Try to take an inhale and push out into the ribs behind you. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, push out into the ribs behind you. And then exhale, let it go. Do one more inhale. Ribs. And then exhale and let it go. Nice work. Come up to kneeling. And you're going to have your hands, dare I say, they're going to be a little more in front of your face. Okay? So usually we have our hands right underneath our knees, and I don't want that today. Under our shoulders, I should say. So take your hands and put them right underneath your head. Okay? So that's really far forward. Abs in nice and tight. Am I going to kick my bar? I don't think so. Abs in nice and tight. I want you to stretch one leg behind. We're going to do both legs, so it doesn't matter which one you start with. Lift the leg up and lift the chest up and try to arch your back here. Hold it here. Abs in strong, pulse up. With the leg lifting up. Chest up. Soften your elbows. Press up. Press up. Keep going, lift. Stretching through that back. Working that spine again. Lift. Lift. 4 and a 3. Now you're going to do a push-up. Hold the leg up high, bend your elbows, come chest down to the floor, push back up. Bring the leg, lift, press up. Bring the leg high, 3, 4, leg high, 5, bend, 6, bend higher, up, and 8, push up. Good job, switching sides. Plant that knee down right next to the knee, other leg goes up, keep your hands right there. Lifting the leg up really high, here we go, pulse the leg up. Chest is lifted, arching through that back, up. Pulling that core in, squeezing the glute and the hamstring. Quadriceps too. Quadriceps are always working, right? Keeping those knees straight. Lift up, soften those elbows, and lift. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping. Lift, squeezing that glute a little bit higher, pinching that side waist. Lift, keep going, 8, 7, and 6, and a 5, and a 4, and a 3. Here we go, 8 push-ups, bend. 1, higher, down. 2, lift, chest stays high. 4, leg is lifting. 5, higher up. 6, lift up. 7, lift up, and 8, and come up. Take the leg, come down, sit back and give yourself a child's pose stretch, reaching those arms forward. Whew. So that was a lot of back work, a lot of core work. Tuck your toes, come up to standing. Carefully, dropping your hands to the floor, relax your head, relax your neck, bend both knees and roll all the way up. Coming all the way up to standing, dropping your shoulders as you do. Lift your arms up and circle your arms. Up and around, open through your shoulders. Grab your arms behind your back. Open your chest. Lift up here and then drop your chin forward, stretching out your neck. Lift those arms behind you as you round forward, stretching through the back. Come all the way down to the floor, letting those arms just hang over your head as much as they want to. Let go, grab your legs behind and try to go hand to elbow, opposite hand to opposite elbow, and push up your back. And now let it go. And push up your back, so push force against your hands and your arms. One more, push up. And then let it go. Hands on the floor, and then tuck and roll all the way up. Dropping those shoulders, bring the arms front now, and then round forward here. So that was just a nice back stretch. Holding it here, abs are nice and strong here. And then lift up. Let's stretch, side bend. Over to one side, oh my gosh. And then come back up. Over to the other side, I'm so noisy. Over, and then come on up one more time. Over, ooh. Yep. And then come on up. One more time over. Oh, and then come on up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Side bend here. Widen the feet a little bit more. Reach one arm. Switch one arm. Reach the other arm. Reach the other arm. Really reaching through that lat and those obliques. Everything that we worked today. Couple more. Reach. This is 3. This is 2. This is 1. Make sure you're even here. And then reach your arms up. Press the air down. One more time, inhale. Keep the feet wide if they are. Exhale, roll your spine down. Rounding through your back, try to bend through your back. Drop your head to the floor, bend your knees. And then straighten them. And now bend them. And then straighten them. Push into those hamstrings and the backs of the calves. Hold it here, bend one knee. And then switch, bend the other knee. And switch, bend the other knee. And bend the other knee. Good work. Bend the other knee. One more each way. And now straighten both knees. And then tuck and roll all the way up. Dropping those shoulders down. Nice work. Coming all the way up and taking a breath. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. Whew, good work. One more. And then exhale and lower down. Nice work. Good twisting, good rotating, good oblique work, and love handle work. I'll call this the love handle workout. Yes, I will. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again. Bye-bye.